Okay, so when it comes to the best legend in this game, a lot of people have their opinions, right? I'm not here to say anyone's opinions are wrong or right or whatever, but I'm going to talk about my opinion on the best legend in this game. Now, people say, there's no definitive answer because there are legends that are better for certain game modes. For example, Wu Shang is the ultimate legend for twos, whereas someone like Mordex is really good in ones, but not as good in twos. So I am going to be talking about a legend who's good in both, right? So that is also what counts to being the best legend in the game. And that, of course, is through no research or anything. I've just gone into this with my opinion, who I think the best legend in the game is. And it's going to be quite obvious to a lot of people, which is Teros. Let's just take a look as to why I think Teros is the best in the game. Right, multiple factors this month. First of all, let's talk about the weapons. Right, hammer and axe. It's going to be quite hard for me. I'm either going to play shit or I'm going to chat shit, because it's really hard to talk while typing. So if I play bad, just, you understand why, because playing right. And here I was thinking I was going to play bad. But yeah, weapons, right? Now, these are two insanely good weapons, two heavy weapons for starters. You've got axe and what's this called? Axe and hammer. Now, I am not an expert with hammer. In fact, I don't really like hammer as a weapon. But when it comes to axe, it's like my third or maybe even my second most played weapon. Now, I don't even need to talk about why axe is such a good weapon, because I'm sure a lot of you people who play Brawlhalla know, but I am going to talk about it anyway for the sake of the video, and for, getting this video longer than 30 seconds. Actually, no. For the fun of it, we'll start with hammer, because I don't really know what I'm talking about when it comes to hammer, but I'm pretty sure hammer is considered a good weapon. I mean, it's great off stage, has like the best ground pound in the game. Definitely has the best ground pound in the game. The shit kills on orange. I am really fucking bad with this weapon, though. I can't hit shit. Not a weapon I like. It's a heavy weapon. It's pretty slow, but it has a lot of true combos. I mean, I just clicked onto my second monitor, but I was going to hit a recovery there, and he would have died. This is the problem with playing mouse, because I always click onto my second monitor. Okay, this is actually loading into the next game. This is a much better map to speak about hammer on. So obviously, it has its benefits, hammer. Really heavy hitting. I mean, if I wasn't shit right there and didn't just fucking die like a noob, I actually could have showed it off a bit more. But you can see why it's such a good weapon. It's great off stage. Has so many reliable combos. The easiest true combo in the game to hit. You got N-Light Setter. No, sorry, N-Light Sidelight. It does require a lot of spacing. But once you learn it, it's great. I mean, this guy's playing hammer as a core example. See what I did there? A core example, because he's playing core. I haven't really said why it's a great weapon. I'm sorry. It's really fucking hard to speak while playing. I actually have no idea what I'm saying when it comes to hammer, because it's a weapon that I've never really played. So let's just move on to axe. Now, axe is probably the best weapon in the game. It's up there. It's always been up there. It's fucking phenomenal. Just look at that. Look at that shit. It's got true combos. It's got damage. It's got speed. It's considered a heavy weapon, but just look at the speed of it. I know the stun frames are quite easy to punish, but the speed of this weapon is ridiculous. And off stage, I mean, you're about to see, off stage, it is just ridiculous. I mean, have you ever seen a weapon? Look, it made the guy disconnect, for fuck's sake. That tells you everything you need to know about the weapon. Rather than me glazing about axe, because I'm sure you all know why axe is such a phenomenal weapon. That's a true combo, by the way. Another reason as to why Teros is crazy, because of the true combos he has. But now let's move on from the weapons, and let's talk about the SIGs. Now, Teros with SIGs. I mean, fucking hell. This SIG right here, that is an absolute abomination of a SIG. It's the most masculine SIG in the game. You hit that shit, and your testosterone just went up by like 30%, because it is fucking ridiculous. It's so easy. This shit here is the only SIG in the game that is capable of killing a white. I can show you right now. Look, he wasn't exactly white, okay? He was like yellow. But it kills, right? His SIGs are fucking ridiculous. That's just N SIG I'm talking about. Let's talk about these ones. Side SIG, I mean, one hit and he's already yellow. D SIG, this one right here. This hits stacked. It doesn't always hit stacked, but it's a lot rarer to not hit it stacked than it is to hit it stacked, if that makes sense. He used to have two true combos on hammer. One of them was this, which isn't true anymore. Stomp N SIG, that used to be true. But the main one that was true that everyone used to abuse was this. That. It doesn't hit anymore because this guy knows how to dodge, but it's still a phenomenal combination, because if you do hit it on a dodge read, like, I'm not sure if it's jumpable or not, I have no idea. If you do manage to hit it, it does a lot of damage, like a lot of damage. Oh, look at that, I just got the next Teros upgrade. Right, let's use it, why not? Let's talk about his main sig on hammer that is ridiculous. That one right there. I mean, what in the fuck is that? What? I know he was low and everything. But yeah, this is probably his best edge guard sig. It's ridiculous for edge guards. His sig kit is just ridiculous. It's one of the reasons why he's here, but not the only reason, okay? Because the weapon combos, the sig kit, these are just 2 factors of what I would say are 4 factors that make him the best. But now let's talk about his stats, right? I'm not familiar with Teros' stats, but okay, right. All I'm seeing right now is that you can play 2 decks. Now that is ridiculous on its own because it just means every other stat is going to be high. When you have one low stat, it means everything else is going to be low. I mean high, sorry. So if you have, I don't know, 2 speed, everything else is going to be high. Let's look at an example, right? Queen Knight. She got 2 speed, but everything else is moderately high. Teros, he's got 2 decks, everything else is moderately high. And then he has 8 strength on axe and hammer. I mean, fucking hell. Having 8 strength on axe is ridiculous. It's like trying to defeat a dragon with a toothpick. Like, it's ridiculously hard because he can hit you with 3 moves and you're basically in kill percent. Especially if it's, you know, that combo I showed you earlier, the N-Sig into Sidelight Nair, if you actually hit it, which I didn't. But if you actually hit it properly, that's going to leave you an orange. Moderately high speed, which is crazy considering how he is. Like, having axe and hammer and high speed, or like mid to high speed, is ridiculous. High defense, which we need, well, mid to high defense. That's mid defense, unless you pick this stance. But yeah, his stats are ridiculous. Another reason as to why he's so good. Now, this next reason is a bit weird because it's kind of my opinion. But I'm going to talk about how he feels to play. Okay, now a lot of axe legends, a lot of them do have high speed. Okay, I think Teros actually has one of the lowest speed out of all the axe legends. But when it comes to how they feel, I can only really think of one axe legend who feels better than Teros, and that is Brynn. And obviously Brynn has got the highest speed out of all of the axe legends. Teros, something about Teros just feels so powerful. You know what I mean? Like, he's not the strongest legend in the game. He's not even the fastest legend in the game. He's nothing. He doesn't have any type of record besides his Sigs, which I think his N-Sig does have the most damage in the game. But I'm not talking about his Sig set. I'm talking about how he feels to play. 8 attack damage on axe and hammer. You'd think that BMG would make the character feel a bit slow, but that is not the case because he feels fast. I mean, look at that. As I said earlier, I know I killed myself, but look at the damage. I hit one combo on him. N-Sig into Sidelight Nair. Look at his health. He's dark orange. He's already basically kill percentage on Teros' Sigs. I mean, just see what I mean. Do you see what I mean? It's how he feels. Everything about him. The guy got 120 damage. Everything about this character feels amazing. There's only one other character that I think feels better with him off stage, with Axe, and that's Rayman. Okay, Rayman's the only one, but Rayman is built for off stage. I mean, his D-Sig, GC D-Sig on Rayman is ridiculous. Teros should be an on-stage legend. Them stats should not allow for off-stage like they do. But he just feels phenomenal off-stage. That game was with 4 speed as well, by the way. I played that game with 4 speed. I didn't even notice a difference. But yeah, he's the best legend in the game for me, and I think I've stated all the reasons why.